Two teams that know each other well. It'll be the Miami Marlins taking on the Washington Nationals in the nation's capital. 2K Sports presents Major League Baseball.
Ryan Zimmerman, line drive hitter. Will he get him today? Let's see. Here tonight in our nation's capital, we'll get to watch the Nationals. April is in the books. 2K Sports welcomes you, our broadcast of MLB. Our starting pitcher for Washington. So, Steve, what's the consensus as he takes a look at this Miami lineup about what he's got to do?
Well, pretty even matchup right here. A lineup that does struggle, but a pitcher that struggles at times as well. And the fact that he's a left-hander on the mound may give him a little bit of an advantage with the movement on his pitches. But I think he's going to need run support to have success to win a ball game.
Here's the offense for Bud Black. In our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
But he can get lost in the shuffle of the team that he's on. But day in and day out, Ike Davis produces. A big guy, he's going to be a huge power guy once he learns the pitch.
Friedberg up now. Last game a loss for Washington, it being the first of three against Miami. A line drive toward short. One away now. Got a chance to check out the Nationals now. Let's see what their defense lines up as. And John, how about individual factors out there?
Well, Ryan Zimmerman's a tall guy, 6'5", but he has unbelievable mobility and one of the strongest throwing arms in baseball. And when he flips that little sidearm throw from third base to first, it is a thing of beauty. And first basemen love him because he's so accurate.
Swing and a miss on the ball that was off the plate, 0-2.
Well, you take a look at how Ike Davis has been hitting. Recent stats on him, he's picked up just one hit in his last 8 at-bats. A tough 3-game stretch for him. You just don't see him swing the bat like that very often. He's been a little passive.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
And Mayberry batting to right center. That falls in. First hit of the ball game. He's going to try to stretch it. We're heading into May. This is a look at the standings for the East, brought to you by State Farm. Marlins out in front, first place. Second place, the Phillies. In the third spot, it's the Nationals. In fourth place, it's the Braves. And down in last place, the Mets. Kingery at the plate now. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. And the Nationals getting ready to start this one off. And we've got Randall Delgado out on the mound. For Miami, he'll be starting. Steve, as he gets going here against Washington and their bats, what are we going to see?
A pretty even matchup right here. Quality right-hander against a quality lineup. And oftentimes we say good pitching beats good hitting. We'll see if that prevails in this one.
Ball. And he leaves that one alone. Ryan Zimmerman with patience to even it up.
I saw the ball well last night, picking up 2 base hits in that game.
Here it comes. Oop, there's the hammer. 1-2. And he watches one high, 2-2.
Gary, he's aggressive on a 2-2 count, so if he's going to go down, he's going down swinging. Let's see if the pitcher can hit his spot.
Slider misses, takes the count full.
I've been watching him. It's been a rough spot for him. Just 10 hits in his last 55 at-bats. The way he started the season, now looking to try to make up for it in the month of May, hoping this tide will turn.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a liner to right center. And he's on. First batter up. That could be a good sign offensively. Here's the lineup for the Nationals. Any of these bats stand out, John?
But Ryan Zimmerman brings a little bit of everything at the plate. When you look at his size, you think, okay, 400, 500-foot home runs. He can hit him that far, but he's more than just a power guy. He's a guy that works on his batting approach every day. He hits for a better average than what people think, and he's a surprisingly very good base runner for a guy who's not really the fastest guy in the league.
And Davis will get the double play. Well, here's a double play that looked like they ordered up.
Great turn and throw at second base. He was ready to make the play. An example of a nicely executed double play.
And we've got a brief moment now to see how Miami will shape up defensively.
Gary, I think the main focus for this club is defense right now. Make the plays behind the pitchers. Don't force them to try to miss bats.
Put something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1. 250 is average last season against the Marlins. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. And that one eats him up. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error. Jason Worth at the plate, 2 away.
Let's see if he can pick it up right here as he's gone just 10 for his last 44 at bats. You know, he's got to work on that plate discipline a little bit. Stop expanding the zone. He's striking out too much.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Coming off a good ball game last night, picking up 2 hits in that one.
Worth, contact with a foul ball. Big breaking ball misses. 1-2. Fouled away. Cannot pull the trigger. Jason Worth is a strikeout victim. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Nobody on the board yet here in Washington. McGilberry now digging a hole as he comes to the plate. He'll start it off here in the second. That one is hit well. Bernardina's there. The catch is made. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nationals. Tomorrow they finish up this Miami series. A road trip, they'll match up with the Mets. That's a team they handled all right the last time up. They'll try for a repeat performance. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And they head for a series against the Rockies on the road against Todd Helton in that lineup. That should be a great series. They really match up well. So they'll be on the road quite a bit over this next stretch. Fisher is the batter now. McGowan with the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Worth to field this one. And he gets over and grabs it with the left. The teams who have been reaching home the most over the past 10, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Braves. Pirates in second. Third spot, the Brewers. The Nationals fourth. And we've got the Marlins ranked fifth.
Neither club's had any trouble putting up runs on the board over the last 10 games. Offense has been firing on all cylinders.
It's Emos at the plate. Had a big rip at that one and falls behind 0-1. McGowan sends the 0-1. On the ground to second. Espinosa's there. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Nothing doing here. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball. On 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Going to take a brief moment here to check out the breakdown on this pitcher's pitch types that have turned into hits today. John, Steve, your thoughts?
Well, guys, looking at his four-seam fastball, that pitch has been hit 2 times.
Take something off that time, in control with the count now, 0-2.
A great changeup right there. You see how far out in front of it he is?
Oh, here's Delgado stealing. Line drive. The second for 1. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay.
They get the lead runner at second base, but I think they would have liked to have gotten 2 right there.
Davis into the batter's box. Struck out swinging his last time up. And the first pitch. Adam reaching that time. Strike 1. McGowan with the pitch. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. And he can't pull it in. He's on his way to third. And now he's heading for home. And the run will score. Great base running. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
And Mayberry batting. What they want to do now, get this ball game tied up and then try and take it from there. Defense having a line shot into center field. And that gets the tying run on board. Davis around third, headed for the plate. And the run is in.
But when the hitter stepped up the plate, the last place he expected to get a hit from a pitch was one inside off the plate. How he swung at it, how he got the bat on it, unbelievable job. No one will know that. Good job of hitting.
Kingery at the plate. You try and rebuild momentum. It looked like they had lost it earlier. Right now it's coming back to them. Back there in deep left center. That's caught. Side is retired. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. The Marlins, they're moving in this one now. They've cut into the lead. And here's Jason Worth.
Now we've seen Delgado's confidence grow throughout this game.
How's he delivering on these first pitches? Let's look and see.
To reinforce the importance of first pitch strikes. I mean, he's gotten 4 hitters out in this game after going to a first pitch strike on them.
And that strike starts the third inning here, an 0-1 count. Earlier on, he got rung up, called third strike. That came in his first at bat against Delgado.
He just locked up on that slider, called for a third strike, went walking back to the dugout, shaking his head. He must have been looking for something.
Smashes that one towards the shortstop. That's one away.
Let's take a look at the rankings right now and see how the Washington Nationals are doing. Second in stolen bases, third in slugging percentage. They also show up in the top 5 in team batting average. You love the depth of this lineup, their ability to find holes and get runners on base.
And we've got Bernardino batting. He doubled his last time. First pitch on the way. First pitch, he lays off that curveball that's inside, 1-0. Now let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
Well, guys, you look at that four-seamer. It's been hit 3 times here in this one.
And it's been one of his problems here. I mean, that pitch, 5 hits this early on, and he isn't out of the third yet. If I'm his manager, I'm wondering how long I'm able to stick with him in there unless he changes his repertoire.
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he drops back for it and puts it away.
This ball looked good coming off the bat. I thought it would carry a little bit further, but the right fielder able to keep a beat on it, roam back and put it away.
He'll dig in, start of the 4th inning. First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. And be sure to tune in next Wednesday. We'll see Robinson Cano and the New York Yankees. They'll be in Detroit to take on the Tigers. And that'll be a 12:30 p.m. Eastern start time. Fisher batting now. Last time up, flew up.
Gary, they're going to have to give him the green light at first base. He has good speed. They're down by a run. He's got to get in scoring position.
Great opportunity for Miami.
Well, he was looking fastball out of the way, kind of crowds the plate a little bit. He goes to the pitch on the outside corner and pulls the fastball to right for a base hit.
It's Emos at the plate. He bounced out his last time. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Swung on line to right center field. This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. All the way to the wall. That first run is home. He comes in to score, and they're going to get the lead. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. So 2 runs in on that hit. Let's take a look now at the play and how it affected the win expectancy graph. And it's Buck batting. This offense is taking some pressure off the pitching at this point, Steve.
Well, at this point in the game, we've seen some very important run production to get on the board early.
First pitch on the way. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. They score the run. Boy, the continuation here of this offense is called big-time momentum.
Well, the pitcher's got to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get an out? That's now 4 straight hits he's given up.
And Delgado's batting. Well, the opportunity should continue here. Even with the pitcher batting now, you got a couple of outs to work with. And you're looking at the top of the order waiting. And Buck's going to run. He bunts the ball. In time for the out.
To be a successful pitcher, you have to be able to pitch and field your position, but you also have to handle the bat. And that's what he did right there.
Now, that number 9 spot, Steve, a lot of people say that's just a waste. That's an automatic out. That's how you take and get something out of it.
That's how you help yourself when you're the pitcher.
Friedberg gets a turn here. 0 for 2 thus far. Now Ramos sets the target. Drilled towards the hole, and it falls as Buck comes to cross the plate. Miami, they are happy to just carry this momentum. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
Davis in the batter's box.
Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now they've got to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now, they're in charge of this ball game. He's running, heading for second. Davis making contact, but he'll foul that one away. The pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. Espinosa for 1. And they turn the double play. Big offensive inning. 5 base hits and 4 runs. Marlins jump out ahead in this one. Here's Espinosa as he sets in.
As we talked about it before the game, a tough stretch for him right now, going just 7 for his.
And he's got to find a way to get out of this jam if they're going to protect that lead with these runners on base.
Well, he's going to have to trust the defense behind him, and if they're going to put it in play, make it on the ground.
And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. And they bring him home. And count the run. Game tied. Openings for this lineup offensively. Don't give it to them now because they are hot. Here's Paul coming to the plate. He doubled home a couple in his last at bat. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. He heads. Zimmerman trying for third. And here's what Miami has lined up in May. Final game with Washington is tomorrow. They continue on another road series. The Chicago Cubs will be hosting. It'll be a 3-game series. And home sweet home as they return to host the New York Mets, team they beat in the previous series between the two. The pitch. Now a bouncing ball to short. Friedberg. And the throw pulls him off the bag. He is safe. So we'll see who's going to produce here. Key moment for Jason Worth. Lined out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Nothing. 6 lifetime ABs against Lindblom. A bouncing ball to shortstop. And he's got it now. And a wild throw. Zimmerman scores. And he's got a chance at third. This lineup just feeding off itself in this ball game. Opportunities and execution.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws. Throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
And we've got Bernardino batting. What we're seeing here is just a great push. They've been able to jump out in front here in this ball game. You love to get the other team down early.
Okay, I don't know if
leads the division in hits. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball. 0-1.
Well, he's getting the job done this year, no question about it. Such production, so consistent.
That one is hit well. Bernardino's there. And that's number 1. Look at the lineups who have been pounding the ball over the last 10 games, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Brewers. The Braves in second. In third, the Nationals. Phillies fourth. And at number 5, it's the Cubs.
With this sort of power, these teams have the ability to score runs in ways different than other teams because they're in scoring position when they stand at home plate because of that ability to hit it out of the ballpark.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got about 0-1 right now.
Well, I tell you what, for a two-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
Throw to first gets him in there at 2 down. McGilberry now digging a hole as he comes to the plate. Singled and scored his last time around. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1. Hit in the air to left center. That's caught. Side is retired. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Washington. Danny Espinosa to lead it off. He had a single in his last time up. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0.
Now having some difficulty commanding that two-seam.
1 for 2 in the ball game. Ground ball played by Zimmerman. And his throw gets him 1 away.
Oh, the National League has some real tough teams, guys. Here where the Miami Marlins sit right now. First in stolen bases, second in triples, and they also rank in the top 5 in doubles. that ability to drive the ball into the gaps and down the line and hustle out of the box.
And Jordan Walden gets ready to throw. The Nationals bring him in to relieve. Swings a little late that time, strike one. He picks it up. On to first, 2 away. And it's Buck batting. About a decade now since he first came into the league. Swinging and a miss, and he falls behind on the count 0-1.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch, he just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. No runs, no hits, nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. And coming up with... And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K. He'll lead off the 7th inning. It's going to be Taylor. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. Worth to field this one. He's taking charge, puts it away. Friedberg at the plate. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. That one is hit well. Bernardina's there. Now it's 2 away. Davis into the batter's box. He hit into a double play as last time. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Espinosa's there. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Amazingly fast inning. Outs here coming quickly. 3 pitches. Washington able to maintain that lead. And we've got Bernardina batting. He'll start the home half of the 7th. And it'll be Edward Mojica doing the pitching as the Marlins bring in their reliever. 2 for 3 thus far. A swing and a foul off to the right side. And another foul ball. Walden's too far outside. That's going to be a ball.
Nobody out here in the 8th inning. Strike, strike, strike. Throw strikes, go right at him. Force him to put it in play. A home run doesn't hurt you. Don't walk anybody.
That one goes foul.
Foul!
Lined right at the second baseman. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he set down.
Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. And starts him out here. And it's fouled away. There he goes for second. There's a swing and a liner. Throws on to first, side is retired. So they can't push any across. Ryan Zimmerman to lead it off. Got a couple of RBIs thus far. Grounded out his last time through. And Walden gets him swinging for the first strike.
Nobody out here in the ninth. You know what they're trying to do. They need to get somebody on and bring the tying run to them.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. One away.
One out here in the ninth inning. They still need 2, so they need to get people on and advance base runners. Do what they have to do to get runners in scoring position and hope they run into that clutch base hit here.
And it's Buck batting. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Hit a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
Walden with a chance to play with him a little bit here, ahead 0-2.
Well, you talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box. You usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball. But he took a mighty hack at that slider, but he came up empty.
We got a second now to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Camp.
And in the batter's box, it's he comes. Bodker will grab a bat and hit here.
Well, now hitting for the pitcher in this situation, he just has to try to get on base and see if he can't get something going offensively.
It's fouled away. And he fouls off another one. High chopper goes foul. And that one is a fly ball. This could do it. This one towards Zimmerman. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Gary Washington made the plays that they needed to.
Now it's time to present our. And Steve, that ought to send these folks.